one of the most amazing things that you and I share is knowing that we weren't going to have our sons for a long time.
It was that knowing, and I can't even explain it. I knew as I held my son the day he was born that he would die before I did. And it was terrifying. It wasn't just an inkling, it was this knowing. And it really made me feel like I was holding my breath, waiting for that moment. I didn't know when it was going to come. And as a teenager, he came to me and told me he knew when and how he was going to die. And I had never mentioned anything to him. And I begged him to tell me.
Yeah.
And he finally said a couple years later that he was going to die when he was 52. And about 6 months after his death, he had died when he was 25. I remembered the conversation and saw those numbers reverse themselves. And the same thing with your son. You had an interesting experience with
Yeah,
that.
it's interesting that the age, you said, there was an age, because I always knew that Robbie was going to be twice the age. I lost my brother, my older brother, when he was almost 14. Okay. And I knew that Robbie was going to be twice his age. And he died 2 days before his 28th birthday.
That's incredible.
But when you get those knowings or those feelings, you know that it's something that comes from deep within your soul, but as a mother, you just try to bury that. And I don't know about you, but I could never share that with anyone, especially my husband. He always told me, why didn't you tell me? I said, how do I tell you something like that?
Right.
It changes the way you live.
Absolutely.
It truly does. This journey through grief, it's been, having that knowing that my son was going to cross when he, before I did, really kind of gave me the opportunity to study metaphysics and spirituality, and I was looking for answers. I was looking for a way to self-soothe and comfort myself before this event happened, and I knew it was coming,
Right.
but I just didn't know when.
Exactly.
And I truly hoped that I'd be able to have walked through that with a little more grace and less pain. But you lose a child, and it's just, you can't explain it to anybody unless they've really gone through it.